la! Your dream vacation to Europe starts from rupees 99,999 only with GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
Hi, sir.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
Hello, welcome.
Are we going to speak in Telugu today?
Whatever other languages we are dubbing this in, but welcome to Galatta Plus. So, I want to begin this by saying,
Sir.
see, you are called Natural Star.
Right.
We have to keep a name for him.
Already.
You know, Tamil there is one called Nadipu Arakkan. It's like the Rakshasa factors, you know, like he's so...
That actually suits him.
No, but the point is we need an English name.
English name?
Yeah.
Monster Star or something.
Monster. He's a monster star.
Yeah,
He acted as Monster, right?
Yeah, correct. I acted a movie called Monster in Tamil.
Okay.
Yeah, so
we'll
Monster Star.
No, we have to connect the monster to acting. Yeah.
He needs a title because he's so good and he's now suddenly
he's-
like, you know, he's ripping every movie up single-handedly.
Yeah,
So
and
it's-
in every language.
in every language. So
Yeah.
we need a title. We'll think about
Definitely.
it.
By the end of the interview, we'll
By the
crack
end of the interview, we'll decide what your title is.
We'll talk about Saripodhaa Sanivaaram.
So, something you just said is going viral right now, which is Saturday Baasha. What is that? What is that?
Many people in Telugu already listen to that. So since it is going to be an interview for Tamil and Telugu, this particular portion I will tell in Tamil.
Okay.
Okay? Sagam English, Sagam Tamil. Konja English, konja Tamil pesala. Better. So far, what all the action films? For that only one story, sir. Comes in different form. That's it. நம்ம டெய்லி இட்லி சாப்பிட்ற மாதிரி இட் கம்ஸ் இன் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஃபார்ம் அது வந்து இஃப் யூ டேக் அமிதாப்ஜிஸ் ஷாயின் ஷா அண்ட் ரஜினி சார்ஸ் நான் சிவப்பு மனிதன், சிரஞ்சீவி சார்ஸ் இந்திரா, and Rajini Sar's Basha, and so many Telugu films, even Bahubali 2. Bahubali 2, the king is a Basha, okay? Going to the villages to read the people,
Right.
how they are living, what has to be done as a king. Like. So he is not going as a king there, he is going as a Manikam. So Basha going to Nagarvalam, to do Nagarvalam as a Manikam.
Manikam,
So
yeah.
that's the template for the entire action film dramas.
Right.
Even if you take Veeram, a Basha going to one house just for the love's sake, becoming Manikam, acting like a Manikam. Okay, like that. So many movies has come in this template. But the director V. Kathriya Garu made a small change in that. But see what is extraordinary, you know, always add extra in ordinary becomes extraordinary. So this extraordinary concept, since many people again and again they are doing that, it has just started becoming ordinary concept. So he added another style of extra into it, made up extraordinary Saripodhaa Sanivaaram.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary Saripodhaa Sanivaaram.
Till sir,
What he has done.
till sir said it, we also didn't see the Basha. We didn't. We heard an idea and then we did it up. Then suddenly,
No, the minute the director narrated the story,
yeah.
like bulb,
I didn't have it in mind at all. Before these interviews, he said it in interviews, but before on location also, he mentioned it once suddenly random. He said, "This is Basha, sir." I'm like, where is Basha in our film? Then suddenly I've realized there is an emotion like that where you do. And then I went like he explains everything very neatly, nicely, so that we'll understand very clearly. So then I've started realizing most of our, commercial blockbusters are all based on that point. Either you're waiting for him to react, okay, the hero is controlling and you're waiting for him to react, or the identity is hidden,
Yeah.
or otherwise it's like Bahubali, Lion King, Basha kind of a combination.
Even Asuran.
Asuran, yeah. Even Asuran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Of course,
even
the
this
flavor- the
latest
flavor is
Lion.
different, but
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
emotion is the...
So we get that Basha moment because of the restrictions in the hero will have this whatever situations because of the scenes, the drama, it will be built. We directly with the title itself, I think we told you what the situation is. He can only react on Saturday. That itself is straight away Basha point. So
For a promise to his mother. அம்மாவுக்காக செஞ்ச சத்தியத்துக்காக அது ஒரு பையன். அதை தமிழில் சொல்லிடுறேன். என்னன்னா இந்த படம் நம்ம பாஷா படம் எத்தனையோ பார்த்துருப்போம். மாணிக்கம் பாஷா. இதில் வந்து அம்மா வந்து என்ன பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா, இவர் வந்து படத்தில் இவருக்கு பேர் வந்து சூர்யா. இப்போ நான் ஆஃப் ஸ்க்ரீனில் சூர்யா, இவர் ஆன் ஸ்க்ரீன் சூர்யா. இதில்
We always have this confusion on it. They'll put position, they'll give position marker. Then they'll say Surya position. I'm like, which Surya? Is it actual Surya or the on-screen Surya? We're always confused. Yeah.
ஸோ நான் தமிழ் ஆடியன்ஸுக்கு தெளிவாக சொல்லிடுறேன். சூர்யா சாட்டர்டே அப்படின்னா அது வந்து எஸ்ஜே சூர்யா சாட்டர்டே இல்லை.
No, let them think, sir. If they come to the theater for SJ Surya, sir, we're very happy we get collection.
People always, even Tamil people loves you a lot, sir.
Thanks.
Even ஒரு 3 actors having girl fans from other states. That is from Malayalam, Dulquer Salman. என்ன நல்ல ஃபேன் ஃபாலோயிங் இருக்குல்ல நம்மள. அப்புறம் இங்கே தெலுங்குலேருந்து நீங்கள், அல்லு அர்ஜுன் சார் அண்ட் பிரபாஸ் சார். நல்ல ஒரு ஃபார்ம்.
That's a good group.
யா, குட் குரூப். அது ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு இது. அங்கே வந்து கேர்ள் ஃபேன்ஸ் நிறைய உண்டு. எஸ்பெஷலி கேர்ள்ஸ் ஃபேன்ஸ் வந்து துல்கர் சல்மான் சாருக்கும் உங்களுக்கும் விஜய் தேவரண்டாவுக்கும் உண்டு. இந்த 3 பேருக்கும் உண்டு, கேர்ள்ஸ் பர்டிகுலர்லி.
Right.
கண்டுதானே நீங்கள் உங்களுக்கு தெரியல.
Yeah, he's like a super romantic.
No, not really, sir. Mine is all age group batch. I'm more
That's
of
also true because he balances one action, one family, one action, one family.
Yeah,
So
I think Dulquer and Vijay, like you said,
Yeah.
I think full girls.
ஆமா.
fan.
So why
உங்களுக்கு இருக்காது.
what is this?
That is because
I was wearing the shirt and suddenly somebody came and kept this.
No, because they said because of the background, it's getting mixed up. They can only see your face.
இப்போ கரெக்டாக என்ன ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா,
Then I came up with an idea. Sir, put one kerchief or something in sir's pocket so that it will stand out.
My God, this is like
இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய ஷூட்டிங் ஸ்பாட்ல கரெக்ஷன் பண்ணுவார் இவர்.
right. So
ஓகே, சொல்லலையே அந்த பாயிண்ட் இப்போ மக்களுக்கு சொல்றதுல வந்து. ஸோ என்னன்னா, இவர் வந்து சின்ன வயசுல இருக்கும்பொழுது ஒரு ஆங்கிரி பாய். அந்த படத்தில் வந்து இந்த சூர்யாவோட கேரக்டர் வந்து ஒரு ஆங்கிரி பாய். ஸோ அம்மாவுக்கு வந்து ஒரு சின்ன கவலை என்னென்னா, பையன் இப்படி கோவக்காரனாகவே வளர்ந்தான்னா அது பையனுக்கு பிரச்சனை ஆகிடுமே. அதனால் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா, பசங்கிட்ட வந்து என்றைக்குமே எதை செய்யாதன்னா அதை தான் செய்வாங்க கண்டிப்பாக. ஸோ அம்மா என்ன ஒரு ட்ரிக் யூஸ் பண்ணி, டேய் நீ கோவப்படு, வேண்டான்னு சொல்லலை, அது வந்து 7 டேஸும் வாரத்தில் 7 டேஸ் 7 நாளும் படாதரா, ஏதாவது ஒரு நாள் கோவப்படுறா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அவனை காம் டவுன் பண்ணுறாங்க, அவனை ஒரு டேம் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ அவனுக்கு அந்த ஐடியா நல்லா இருக்குது. ஒரு முக்கியமான ரீசனுக்காக அவன் வந்து சாட்டர்டே சூஸ் பண்ணுறான்.
That reason is very nice.
வெரி நைஸ்.
yeah, that's there is a not like this but related to this. There's another Rajinikanth old film called Dharma Yuddham. So in that film, he
அமாவாசை.
every Paurnami or Amavasya or something like that, he'll get into one.
No, that is, no, that is a psychological thing. அது எப்பொழுதுமே எப்படின்னா, அமாவாசை பௌர்ணமி வந்து அந்த ஸ்பிளிட் பர்சனாலிட்டி உள்ளவங்களுக்கு ரியாக்ட் ஆகும். தட் இஸ் a natural source.
Natural thing, yeah.
This is created by mother.
Mother
வந்து அவனுக்கு ஒரு அன்பு.
That way there is one Hindi film Junoon also where in the evening he'll become tiger.
Wolf or something.
Yeah.
Panther, something.
Yeah. No, he'll become I think tiger.
that one English movie is there.
Yeah, cat
Okay.
people.
Yeah, right.
ஸோ இவன் சாட்டர்டேன்றத ஒரு காரணத்துக்காக சூஸ் பண்ணான். ஸோ அம்மா சொன்ன மாதிரி ஒரு நாள் மட்டும் கோவப்படுவோம், அது சாட்டர்டே மட்டும் படுவோம், சனிக்கிழமை மட்டும் கோவப்படுவோம்னு முடிவு பண்ணுறான். ஸோ அப்படியே வளர்ந்துடுறான். ஸோ அவன் அந்த நல்ல வளர்ச்சியில் அவன் ஒரு நல்ல பையனாக வந்து, இதில் வந்து இவர் நல்ல ப்ரில்லியண்ட்டாக விவேக் சார் எழுதுன இல்லைன்னா, இந்த வந்து ஒரு டானு ஒரு இது அப்படின்றது இல்லாமல் ஒரு நார்மல் மேன், அந்த மேனுக்குள்ளே இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு எனர்ஜி அப்படின்றத வச்சு கரெக்டாக ரொம்ப நேச்சுரலாக பண்ணியிருக்காரு. நேச்சுரல் ஸ்டாருக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி நேச்சுரலாக பண்ணியிருக்காரு. அதில் என்னென்னா, ஸோ சண்டே டு ஃப்ரைடே ஹி இஸ் அ மாணிக்கம், சனிக்கிழமை மட்டும் ஹி இஸ் அ பாஷா.
Saturday Baasha.
Saturday Baasha.
Awesome. Actually, that's a great title for people.
Yeah, solid. Yes, and he's also very smartly. He's only giving how much should be given, and so it's making them very intrigued. Also, I'm very happy for all the Suryah sir leaks.
So this man has done a lot of very good movies. So just tell me one favorite film of each other.
Direction or acting?
Acting.
I'll say, see now I recently watched Jigadana Double X, and in every film I love.
Same thing, but I'm just like, if you had to pick one.
If I have to pick one, I'll say I think Manat is most obvious. I think everybody will say that.
Manat.
I'll stick with Jigar Thanda.
Yeah. Jigar. Double X.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because his role actually is not is a little Manadu and all. It's Suryah sir's strength. I feel he made that film. I
Yeah.
feel okay. Genuinely with that role, I think it really made that film work.
Yeah.
In Jigar Thanda, I think Lawrence sir's role is a lot more outgoing. His is a controlled one.
Yeah.
And then I think he really killed it with the performance.
உங்களுக்கு சார்
எனக்கு வந்து தசரா அண்ட் இப்போ ரீசெண்டில் வந்ததுல ரெண்டு சொல்ல நிறையா சொல்லலாம்.
Yeah, yeah.
பட் தசராவும் ஹைனானாவும் நான் சொல்லுவேன்.
Yeah, that's this thing. You know something, both of you, you are on a hat trick. Dasara, Hainana, and he has Jigar Thanda.
I'm sure he's on double hat trick.
He's on a hat trick with this one. Ryan is a
big
yeah,
fish.
so it's like fingers crossed that this also becomes
Definitely,
like
God,
a big hit.
definitely it does, because
So Vivek Atreya, the director, he's right now around 34-35. When you were 34-35, there was a film that you made called New. You remember that? That was the rough age you made New.
ஏது ரொம்ப சொல்லாதீங்க.
No, we'll calculate.
So I want to know, what is that generation of directors and today's generation. Because you have been in front of the camera, you have also been behind the camera, so you know both. Do you see anything extraordinary in today's bunch? Because you are acting with all the good directors right now, the young directors, the happening directors, the thing. What are your observations?
I believe in one thing, sir. Concept is always the same. Only about technical and that how much influence this technology made their lifestyle to change. That much only things are changing. Otherwise, rooted emotions are always same, sir. Mother is always mother. Girlfriend is always girlfriend. Son is always son. The emotions all are same. The jealous, happiness,
Anger.
yeah. It's all same. So, முன்ன மாட்டு வண்டியில் போயிட்டு கோவப்பட்டிருப்பான், கத்தியை தூக்கிட்டு கோவப்பட்டிருப்பான், குதிரையில் போயிட்டு கோவப்பட்டிருப்பான். இப்போ ரோல்ஸ் ராய்ஸில் போயிட்டு கோவப்படலாம். இவ்வளோதான் சேஞ்சாக நான் பார்க்குறேன். அண்ட் அந்த டெக்னாலஜி மக்களை டேம் பண்ணுறதுனால அதே மாதிரி அதோட ப்ரெசன்டேஷனும் சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது. அது அவள் லைஃப் ஸ்டைல் மாறுதில்ல, அந்த லைஃப் ஸ்டைல். இப்போ நீங்கள் பழைய படத்தில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு பெரிய பங்களா ஒன்று ஒரு காட்டும், இந்த பக்கத்தில் இந்த 2 ஸ்டெப் இப்படி போகும், அதெல்லாம் பெரிய பங்களா இல்லையா? ஸோ இப்போ அப்படி இல்லை, இப்போ கார்பரேட் பில்டிங் மாதிரி இருக்குது, லேட்டஸ்ட் இதெல்லாம். ஸோ இதெல்லாம் தான் சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது. இதெல்லாம் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிவிட்டு எமோஷன் என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, நீங்கள் அவத்தாரே எடுத்துக்கோங்க, ஜேம்ஸ் கேமரனோட அவத்தார் 1 எடுத்துக்கோங்க, சரியான எம்ஜிஆர் நம்பியார் கதை தான் அது. ஒரு இடத்த போய் நீ ரீட் பண்ணிவிட்டு ஸ்பையாக போய் வழி ஏற்படுத்தி கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா நாங்கள் அங்கே ரீச் ஆகி அதை க்ளீன் பண்ணிடுறோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஓகேயா? ஆனால் இவன் போனவன் அங்கே உள்ள ஒரு பொண்ணு மேலேயும் அந்த மண் மேலேயும் அந்த மக்கள் மேலேயும் அவன் லவ் ஆகிடுறான். லவ் ஆகிட்டு யார் தன்னை அனுப்பிச்சாங்களோ அவனையே எதிர்த்து போராடுறான். இது எந்த எம்ஜிஆர் படத்தில் இல்லை, எந்த என்டிஆர் படத்தில் இல்லை, எந்த இதில் இல்லை சொல்லுங்க. ஸோ ரூட்டட் எமோஷன்ஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் சேம். ஒன்லி த பேக்ட்ராப்ஸ் and lifestyle technology only changes.
Right.
And how much influence that technology made in their day-to-day life activity. அவங்களுடைய டாக்கிங் ஸ்டைல், அவங்களுடைய how they evolved the people's lifestyle, அவ்வளோதான் பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ்ல எவால்மெண்ட். இதுதான் நான் பார்க்குறேன். ஸோ whenever I am working with those days directors and when I worked with when I directed, when I am acting, I am seeing the same thing in a evolved way. So the latest directors are presenting the emotion in a evolved way. That's the difference I am seeing.
Right. So would you say, to continue what he's saying, that's a great thumbnail. Avatar is an MGR Nambiar story. So, to continue what he's saying, would you say that
This also MGR Nambiar story.
Actually, yeah.
so
Saripodhaa Sanivaaram also MGR Nambiar story.
yeah. So when you have this,
Gilli also MGR Nambiar story. Okadu.
oh my God, everything. You should take a class on this.
Yes, totally. You should.
Would you say that from the time you started acting, there are some obvious changes, right? Like dialogues have gotten shorter, shot taking has become shorter because some people might take a long single take or something like that, but mostly you try to cut as much as possible because the audience mindset has also kind of changed a bit.
Okay.
What are some of the other changes that you've seen?
There's a lot of changes because of the technology involved.
Like
Because
you said.
also because we used to use film
Yeah.
when I started off. Now we're using digital. So the entire process of shooting a film changed.
Yeah.
Now it used to be, you used to see the film in your head and you used to take exactly the shots you saw or you need
Yeah.
for the edit. Now we are taking it in all angles possible. Just safety. We just have digital, we can keep it rolling, and then we are doing the whole scene in all angles completely. I know that's been the process from the time, but I genuinely feel the magic is there.
In film.
Yeah, in the film, and it's just not about the film because of the process. Because each that 400 feet can used to be this 11,000, 12,000 something. It used to be expensive. Because of that, everybody used to be extremely alert, and that one take they used to give their best take, and that used to be used in the film. Now when they're shooting from all angles, we don't know which take is going to be used. And we can't really sustain the energy throughout for all 5 different angles, for all the 5 different shots, not knowing which shot is going to be used in the film. The technology definitely evolved, definitely there's more choice for directors and all, but with performance, but with the places where the magic happens, I think we need to work it out in some different way. We need to balance things out.
That's a great point.
That's why he used to insist in shooting spot. Sir, first finish the closest. So we
give our best, right? The magic happens, and then this is later then we'll realize that this is just the wide shot, or then just suddenly they'll put close up, and then we'll be like, oh, can I recreate it because it came out spontaneously with that one. And then now they are saying that it's a wide shot, they might use it, they might not use it. So I think when it was film, the directors used to
Shoot only what is
already see the scene,
Yeah.
and exactly shoot what is there in their head only. But because the edit sense used to be much stronger.
Yeah.
Now they actually take everything and dump it on editor and say edit it. So the directors used to be editor, like with Suryah sir and all their generation. I think they edited the film already.
Yeah.
So it's just the trimming and fine tuning it editor used to do. Now editor get to see the whole rush in all different angles possible, and then make a film out of it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
it's a very different.
That's a very different thing. So
And even in shooting spot, because he started his career as a assistant director, and he has grown to this level.
Yeah, which is
That's
why
amazing growth. Yeah.
Ayyo,
This kind of changes,
Yeah.
this kind of suggestions on shooting spot, he used to give a lot of time. Even I take a lot of tips from him.
Oh, no, sir. We used to listen to sir.
No,
Yeah.
no, really, I did. And sometimes I will ask him, sir, okay, sir, anyway, director going to use from this to this only, sir. Fine, sir, it was nice.
By the time we were shooting our climax, by then obviously we've worked together, and then we got a little hang of each other. And then I've realized by the time we were shooting the climax, last part or something, sir used to say cut means immediately he used to turn towards me. Okay, no, sir. I'm like, sir, Vivek is on that side. I used to be like,
Because for confidence, I have become very confident. Okay, if Nani sir giving a positive, because director comes with me,
Right.
or if I ask one more, he will also say one more. So because he is a hungry man like me, so he wants one more. But he is the one who knows what is required, so he is very clear with that. So I see director also, but first, as sir told, first I see him, then only I ask director. So he says, after then it's fine, because he knows that, why he won't take, what is a very great thing about him is, he won't waste his energy unnecessarily. He preserve it and use it in the right area.
right, that's why he's staying silent now,
Yeah.
so that when he talks, he's going to use his energy and like talk really well.
I'm enjoying.
ನಮ್ಮ ಊರ್ல ವಿಜಯ್ ಸರ್ ಉಂಟು அவர் டேக் போகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி அப்படியே இருப்பார், பேசாமல் இருப்பார். டக்குனு முன்னாடி வந்து வேற சேம்.
Right. So you of like Manadu, Vadanthi, Veeradhira Suran, which is Vikram's upcoming film. You're playing a cop in many films.
No, only 4 films.
4-5 films of late.
No, only 4.
Yeah.
And now more cops came. I said no.
Okay. So in this film also you're a cop.
No, but I liked the concept, I said.
So my question is,
yeah.
what is the difference in the cop? Without spoilers,
Okay,
what is the difference with this cop and the other cop?
Manadu cop. Yeah.
Or the other cops?
Yeah. See, Manadu cop is a cop just doing his job.
Right.
Okay, because they are higher up. He is not a villain. Okay, he is a guy. He one mission has given to him, so he has to finish the mission, whether it is good or bad. Well, that's it. Because it's higher officials are giving that order to him. Just get it done.
Right.
So he is doing it. So that is the mode.
Yeah.
And I used, because of that time loop concept, that madness came out. Because what the F happening, man? He becomes mad. So that madness comes with that. In Vadanthi is just a human cop. He's more of a human who has a. So his mind wants to do his job, but heart somewhere wants to be a human, and he sees that police job through heart.
Right.
So that is there. Here, as sir in teaser told, it's a Rakshasudu.
Yeah.
I see a Gabbar Singh flavor here.
Lovely.
Yeah. And somewhere Vivek Atreya garu, somewhere, let me explain this in brief. Somewhere Vivek Atreya garu comes with the concept without his knowledge. So yeah, he wouldn't have seen Sholay. But I have seen Sholay because my director forced me to see it.
No, you would have seen, but it just, I think,
Yeah.
only after you said it, I was like, oh, there is some
There's an angle to it.
Angle to it, yeah.
இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அதில் வந்து அமிதாப் சார், ஜெயா மேடம் அண்ட் கப்பர் சிங், இதுதான் அந்த ஹைலைட் கேரக்டர். ஒரு சாஃப்ட் ஒரு கேர்ளு, ஒரு சைலண்ட் டூஃபன், ஒன்று மேட் ஃபெல்ல, மேட் ராட்சசுடு. ஸோ இந்த ஃப்ளேவர் சரிபோதா சனிவாரம்ல இருக்கு.
Wow.
Yeah,
He's able to connect every film.
The film is, yeah.
Somewhere.
There's a bigger philosophy.
So when I hearing that, நல்ல பாசிட்டிவ் எலிமெண்ட்ஸ் நிறைய இருக்குது கதையில். ஓகே, ஒரு பாஷா மோட் இருக்கு, ஒரு ஷோலே கேரக்டரைசேஷன் ஃப்ளேவர் இருக்குது. And off the track I want to tell, even in many interviews I told, I worked with Amitabh sir for a few films. Sorry, one film. But a few days shooting happened.
I saw he has it on his phone, basically. The film is not releasing. It got stalled. And he acted with Amitabh sir, and all those scenes, he has it on phone. It's like a memory. He showed it to me. And it was so good, sir. I told you also. I really wish that film will. They both only combination, and they both only are doing.
That will
some
definitely
nice
happen.
things.
Without doing the film, Amitabh ji won't go upper.
So
when that movie. So when he's the actor, star actor, who ruled the Indian film industry with one quality. There were so many top stars, But when he entered us and becoming a superstar, with one reaction, very calm and composed, not showing wild reactions, just with the look, he can convey love, he can convey anger, he can convey warning, anything he will convey with just one look. Okay, somewhere I feel he has that potentiality.
Thank you, sir.
No, what Sir would have had in his initial stage, he is having that in different form.
Yeah.
Not the same, not the same, but the same energy in different form he is carrying.
Yeah.
That's why that natural, even he has that same quality.
Yeah.
He will just look. But I'm wondering how he is convincingly that what has to be conveyed got conveyed. I'm getting that. So, and I wish him to, he's just slowly is turning, taking a turn and getting into, because with the Dasara and that Rai, so you were talking to
Shyam Singh Rai.
Shyam Singh Rai, and with the Saripodhaa Sanivaaram, he is taking a turn where he leads, he is going to have a great journey in bigger way, in different way. Even with this natural performance, he's going to be a great star, a superstar for sure. I wish him the best. Really, I mean.
Thank you.
Nah,
Yeah.
of course, Mahesh Babu is a superstar here. What I meant to say here is like, because கஷ்டப்பட்டு வந்திருக்கார் ஒரு கிரவுண்டடா கீழ இருந்து.
But that's you also.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I had a different journey.
Yeah.
I had my different. But this, what I'm trying to connect here is, a man with the composed journey, with the composed and clear and focused journey from scratch till here.
Right.
Here reached, no, that's a great blessing. And
Thank you,
he's a very great heart and giving a lot of new people chances. You know, even if you take Vivek Atre garu for this movie, first movie that Ante Sundaraniki has become number wise, it's a normal movie.
Yeah.
But critically acclaimed film. Okay, you know, South India Ante Sundaraniki இந்த படம் நம்ம ஃபிலிம் ஃபெர்டானிட்டி வரைக்கும் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூட்டர்ஸ் வரைக்கும் கூட ஒரு தியேட்டர் பீப்புள் வரைக்கும் தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு படம். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு நல்ல அந்த டைரக்டர் திருப்பி இன்னொரு கான்செப்டோட வரும்பொழுது, ஸோ ஹீ இஸ் நாட் பிலீவிங் இன் சக்ஸஸ் ஃபெயில், அது இல்லாமல் அந்த கான்செப்டை பிலீவ் பண்ணி, யா திஸ் இஸ் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங், பீப்புள் வில் லவ் இட், அந்த அந்த ஒரு நம்பிக்கையாக இருந்தார். டோன்ட் மிஸ்டேக் தெலுங்கு ஆடியன்ஸ் தட் ஐ செட் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார் இன் த சென்ஸ் ஐ எம் நாட் no, I want to say and underline that. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that because Mahesh Babu also is my close friend.
Yeah.
He is having a great. Always people trying to reach the topest position.
Yeah.
That journey, he is in that journey. I wish God bless him with a lot of good success.
Yeah.
And for his good heart. That's all I say.
Thank you.
So he's playing the Rakshasudu and as a cop, like a demon, right? And this is your first full-fledged, big ass action film. You know, so to continue his point first, see, Vivek and you worked together on Ante Sundaraniki. We talked about this last time also,
Correct.
and a lot of people ask me, you know, when the movie didn't do, why didn't this movie do that well? Why didn't this movie, it's so nice, why didn't this movie do that well? And later, now that they're seeing it on OTT and all that, they're like, you know, they're kind of asking. But so when he came back with the story, were there anything that you two said, okay, in that film we did this which could have been better, so in this film we should correct those mistakes? Were there any discussions like that?
I think first thing, sir, I think Ante, I told this to Vivek also multiple times actually by now. I think the reason, first most important reason Ante didn't work is me. Why? I'll tell you why. I'll explain it to you why I think. Ante is such a story. See, the movie lover in me got excited listening to the story, but I have forgotten the kind of journey I had as an actor and where I am and the image I carry or the burden I carry. And the movie lover in me loved the idea and then jumped in immediately. But what I understood while I was watching the film on the release day, till then I was only watching the film like someone who enjoys all kinds of films, who watches all all languages and OTT everywhere. I watched different kinds of films and I was watching the film like that. And then I was like thinking, such a nice, cute story, such a nice story. Okay, and so nicely told with all the nuances and everything. On the release day, and I was not thinking about me or Nazriya or anybody. I was enjoying the childhood portion, I was enjoying the parents portion, I was enjoying every portion I was watching. On the release day, I've realized that everyone who was watching in a packed auditorium was getting restless to see the hero and heroine. So they were not seeing the characters. It was not just the story. It was a star film suddenly. And for a story like that, and when you say, stars, then something is expected out of them. Oh, now Nani will come and make us laugh. Because I'm touching comedy after a long time. And any film I have done a little bit fun were blockbusters before. And a lot of people are anticipating that, but here there's a drama, emotion, parents, confusion, all this. The comedy took the back seat, and also, the story took the front seat, where we have to establish the kids portion, where only if you understand the childhood, then you'll understand why Sundar is behaving in a certain way. So it was properly well made film, but I think I was the wrong choice for the film.
You mean it didn't?
No, because I mean,
did not need a star.
it need not need it. Then you will start appreciating the film for what it is. Because when there is a actor who's promising you something already, or you're already coming with a prefix notion about how it's going to be, then you're constantly, if you're sitting in the theater and you're constantly waiting for a hero introduction, or when is he going into the film, then you're not enjoying the entire narrative. And so that's why and that's how it should be. That's how audience are, and that's what we love about cinema also. But I feel the big drawback for that film is me. Otherwise, it's a very, very beautiful film, and I should actually think in that direction also with some of my decisions. It's actually in a way learning for me, but I'm very extremely proud that I have Ante Sundaraniki in my film already.
But so, in a way, what
No,
you're
but
saying,
you were always doing a good performance,
Yeah.
sir. But though you are a star, you
Yes, sir, I know that.
justice to that. Sir, success, failure is not in our hands.
I know, that's true. That's
No,
true. That's
I
true.
get that, but
There must be sometime release date making a
Yeah.
major play on that.
That was also there actually,
But
but
for you, then going by what you're saying, if you're a star, you can only act in this range of movies. Is that true?
no, sir, no, you can. But what problem is, I'll tell you what, you need to, like, for example, you cannot, for example, because of being coming up with, there are certain precautions you need to take, which we didn't take. Like, for example, now you can do a film like Ante Sundar, but you don't, you cannot spend that kind of time in establishing the childhood.
Okay.
You can't
You
take
have to bring Nani sooner.
sooner, and you have to make Nani do things much more than what is there right now in
The
script.
pitch should be higher.
Pitch should be, and what I'm trying to say is not every time when it promises an entertaining film. Like, for example, if I do Jersey and all that, it's not like a star film or anything. We all go with the story, and we are as honest as we can get. And even Ante, we are absolutely super duper honest. But their expectation of, Nani it looks like a fun film, and their expectation walking into the theater, and we giving them a very, heartwarming, slow paced, and, in a,
that
it
must
was
be
a
the-
different,
yeah, that
there
must
was
be
a
the-
contradiction to it.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, Vivek didn't ever, I think Vivek made exactly the film
That he wanted.
he told me, he promised, and it's a beautiful film. If there is any complaint from that film, would have come from, because of me, or whatever the expectation around it came from that side is what.
And this film, that's
That is taken care of. That is
Star hero, star
that is
villain.
properly taken care of. Yeah,
Properly taken care of all that.
Yeah.
What is it like doing like a full-on action movie? You've done action scenes earlier.
This is still I feel, sir, I don't know if I can put this in that full-on action movie bracket, because I'll tell you why. Because since last few years, I think the kind of action meaning of a full-on action film changed. See, in my childhood, full-on action film is a gang leader.
Yeah.
Now Chiranjeevi Garu's film, where he's a loser, the Bama is scolding him all the time, and the elder brother is doing well, but he is going around with friends and all that. But when a situation arises, when there's a problem, and there's a villain, and then he's doing something else, and this guy is living his life, and then these paths cross. And then we are, we relate to Chiranjeevi, we are feeling for him, we are, and then action episodes happen, and then it becomes that whatever hero versus villain and all that. This is how all our childhood action, full-on action. Now the action films are all about the episodes of action. Is there an introduction fight? There is this fight, there is that fight, there is interval fight, there is climax fight. How did you shoot each action episode? This is all about. And almost hero fights with the same level of command like climax in the introduction scene also. So you understand?
There's no growth.
No, there's no growth, or there's no there's no relatable story. Everything is you don't see your brother or your sister on screen. You don't see yourself on screen. You don't actually have a there's some sad scene happening. You don't have tears in your eyes. For action films, I'm saying, it is all a little mounted above the reality, and it goes in one. I'm not complaining because I enjoy that film, those films also. But I feel with Saripodhaa, we cracked that childhood.
It's a emotional action in emotion.
Emotional action.
Yeah,
Emotional
no,
action.
I'm very. What I'm saying is,
Action is a emotion.
Humble, simple action film.
Yeah.
Very humble action film where the boys very. I'm an LSA agent. Sunday to Friday, and I'm just getting the insurance done for everyone, even for the ones who I beat up on Saturday. So I have father, I have sister, and how we the film scene start with this middle class family where we are only cooking, we are only washing plates and all that. So it's very relatable. But then you get into a space where it's very exciting for big screen also. Yeah, when the face-off happens, then it becomes all full action. But when you come out of it, again, it's very relatable. It feels like it's you on screen. Right. So I think that's what I remember watching all this, watching action films like this in childhood, and I've been missing this kind of energy on screen. I think Saripodhaa is that. Yeah.
Do you like the action scenes?
This movie, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
I really loved it. Because best, நம்ம தமிழில் சொல்லிருக்கேன் இல்லையா, பெஸ்ட் ஆக்ஷன் ஃபிலிம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அக்னிநட்சத்திரம் சொல்லாமா, அதில் ஒரே ஃபைட்டு தான் இருக்கு. தேவர்மான் சொல்லாமா, அதில் மொத்தமே 2 ஃபைட்டு தான். அது ஸ்டோரியோட இருக்க ஃபைட்டு ஒன்று தான்.
The mood will be there.
Yeah, but full movie ஏதோ அடிச்சிட்டானுங்க, இவனுங்க ஏதோ பிச்சிட்டானுங்க, அந்த மோடில் இருக்கும். ஐயோ பயங்கரமாக இருக்கும் அந்த அது. ஸோ ஆக்ஷன் இஸ் நாட் ஓன்லி ஃபிசிக்கல், it is a
Correct.
What you feel in your heart and mind is also an action.
Build-up is also.
Build-up is also
This scene particularly, this shot.
Right.
Actually, in this scene, my shirt will be white. They changed it into the color. This is the first time we actually come face to face in the film. It's a very normal scene. Like nothing happens. Okay. It's just like, okay, these people meet. That's all. Yeah. But throughout this scene, when you're watching the film, you can feel the action mood, but there is no action at all, or you're anticipating action. So I think I enjoy those things a lot better. Like Rajmouli sir says, the lead to fight scene is the most important thing. Fight is just a thing they need to do it off with fight masters, that this and all that come. What really makes a difference is that lead scene, that lead emotion which takes it to the fight.
Should get that.
Yeah. And that will only happen. That will only happen when we have a strong villain. Yeah. And I think lot of times we make our villains jokers. Like villain will be praising the hero from the first. He'll say there is some power in his eyes. He'll say, I'm like, why would you say that? You're a villain. No, you're a bad guy. So I'm like, I think that is the biggest strength of Rajmouli sir also, that he cracks great villains. And now Saripodhaa Sanivaaram's villain is just not strong, is stronger than the hero 100 times. Okay, so I think that is what we are really like.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is also, I read somewhere that this is a very, very expensive film.
It's not very, very, I don't know, sir, all kinds of...
I don't know, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know what's expensive film, but it's
a big
solid. It's whatever is needed for that story, we have done.
almost close to Dasara. Okay.
Yeah,
I heard a number of 100 crores.
Yeah, it's more than that.
I don't know the numbers, sir, but I'm not really involved into the production. But whatever you get to see the trailer, you get to see the film, and it's we didn't overshoot the budget, or we didn't spend less on what is needed.
You kind of
Yeah.
So that's
that's the one major thing is that Sokulupalayam abdinu or area.
The entire area was a set, so all those expenses.
Yeah.
Then
So the construction of the
Completely erected set.
yeah
It's a set.
yeah
How in Ryan he created the complete ராயபுரம் ஈசிஆரில் இருக்கலாம் அந்த இதில் கிரியேட் பண்ண மாதிரி இங்கேயும் ஒரு கம்ப்ளீட் பிளேஸில் ஒரு கம்ப்ளீட் சோக்குலப்பாளையம் ஏரியா ஹேஸ் பின்
we
கிரியேட்.
shot 120, 130 days.
That is a
Shoot days.
shoot days and yeah
All that will be there, but nothing over our budget or nothing
right.
less than.
No, I wanted
just
to
right for the.
ask, does this create an extra pressure for a movie?
It does if you are spending anything more than like I said, once we plan our things on the paper and we look at our complete business module of non-theatricals, theatricals, everything else. We generally are, risk percentage for the theatricals or whatever is very, we'll put that particular whatever. So when you do it in the planned budget, whatever that number is, and you already have, one plan there, then there won't be a problem at all. It won't stress you. If you had a plan to spend X amount on this film and then you ended up, spending more than that because your other, business or, theatricals and all that now will not match with the, short of budget, then there will be a stress. That didn't happen with me, with all my films. Yeah.
You are a director, and what is your thought about the budgeting of a film?
Budgeting on what is required you have to spend. See, if you see, one example I can give you. Manisar shot a movie, Bombay. If anybody else, definitely they would have completely built a mask and made an action sequence where they will collapse the entire mask. But he didn't do that. Just a doom, okay. Inside the camera, one hole has put with one rod. People are banging the doom and things falling like that. He has taken and printing press, chaos, some shots through mesh like that. He created it. He made it look like a great.
Right.
Don't watch it again.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant. So anything. See, budget is something. When you have too much money, you can. But some people, even they have too much money, they won't spend that much.
What's on the screen only, sir?
Yeah, what is
What
required?
outside the frame is.
What is required has to be done.
Yeah.
No, because today people are also talking about to bring the audience to theaters, we need to show scale, spectacle.
Sir, scale is in idea and sound and
Emotion.
clarity
And
and
the
emotion.
concept.
Scale of the emotion should be big. I feel scale you actually spend so much money and put one camera here, it will be terrible. Yeah, it will not work, and people won't come for that for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So even you take recent Ryan, that's also Saripodhaa Sanivaaram, Ryan budget almost same.
Right.
They spent equal. Anga Rayapuram set, here Sokulpalayam set. So, and shots has been taken, what is required has been taken. Like that same here. And no jiggy jiggy songs and no. If it is required, they would have. But this concept didn't ask for it, they didn't do it.
Right. So before we end up, just let's talk about your thoughts on the director. What is the one thing that makes you like his work? Both of you. I know there are many things, but
Yeah, I genuinely feel Vivek is the best screenplay writer we have in our industry.
lovely.
Yeah, best. I will. This is what I've told him on the Antisundaranki release day evening also. Then he said, I still remember. I asked him to come, and then they were saying the openings are okay. We don't know if it'll pick up or not, and all that they were saying on the release day. I called Vivek and I said, come to my place. I poured him a drink and I said, then he was asking, sir, how is it, sir, evening shows, how is it doing? Then I said, now how do I, doesn't matter, now we are celebrating the India's best screenplay writer. I said, cheers to him. So
I
yeah.
have seen these shades in him.
Yeah.
I have seen this nature in him. That's why I wish him the best. Always.
Yeah.
I always want him the best. Such a nice person. See, sorry to interrupt.
No, sir, please.
When they had a mixed review, he called the director, had a drink with him, and I am happy like that.
That's before when Tuck and all this, so which released directly on OTT during COVID time.
Right?
Yeah, it was getting bad reviews and all on the release. I knew it was affecting Shiva, who was the director of the film, and we had and that day was Vinayak Chavithi, and the whole family was there. And today night 12 o'clock only that film came out. I called up, I made sure he woke up, and I said his family was not around in Hyderabad, and I know he will all take everything, read everything, and he'll go into it. I made sure he came to my house, sat in the puja. I gave him all. I was sitting with him only for the habit. That is very, very important for me. And leaving all that aside, I think genuinely, I really, really believe Vivek is the best screenplay writer. He has the way he thinks is, he would have told me some idea and I would have thought something in my head, this is how it will look. But where it will come in the film is, he comes up with an idea where it will be very easy to understand, no confusion, but again has a very nice twist to it, the way he presents it. So that quality, and that's when it comes to the talent he has. But I genuinely like the person he is. Everybody who works with Vivek has that personal connection with him. They all feel that he's like their person kind of a feeling they'll have. Extremely honest. With few people we'll know, sir. I like any director, when they come and picture the script, they're trying to sell their script, right? I've never seen him do that. Like most of I always look for that with all my directors, and most of them have that quality. But Vivek is definitely special in that bracket, because where he never tried to sell anything to me, and I never thought he's not telling the truth to me. He's always very, very honest. And in cinema, in nowadays, I think that's a great quality, where to your hero, if you're being very, very honest, he shoots a scene and then he says, and I said, I don't think I think I've done something. He'll come and say he messed it up, and I think that's a great quality. So yeah, I look forward to all Vivek's films. I don't need to be a part of it, but I know for sure whenever Vivek makes a film, I'm excited and I will want to watch it first day morning show.
Ditto. Plus his nature also very, 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 very super, sir. He is,
As a director, how?
yeah, very clear. He acts and shows. Whatever I love to get director directs me through their by showing the way how I have to perform. If they show that, I will be very happy. That because he is a very peculiar writer. As Sir said, he's a peculiar writer and a genuine filmmaker, and he is very unique. Unique. And his writing is unique. His nature is very simple, and only job, nothing other than job. He does nothing. Suddenly they fixed 29. We have to release. Sometimes they were saying we might postpone the release to there. They had two plans. Then suddenly production side, they arrived 29th, we have to release, because all the things has been locked. So we cannot take any deviation in that. We have to release the movie on August 29th. I was so shocked how it is possible. Then he worked round the clock.
He's sleepless every day.
Every
We have a compilation of a lot of videos where he is on stairs, he's in the chair, he's sleeping wherever he's sleeping. We have a
promo video.
Yeah, we have a 5-minute footage of in different locations. He's sitting on he's to a wall, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't think he's sleeping.
And குழந்தை பிறந்திருக்கு அவருக்கு.
He recently had a baby.
அவங்க வீட்டம்மா வந்து குழந்தைய கூட்டிட்டு வந்து ஷூட்டிங் ஸ்பாட்ல வந்து காட்டிட்டு போறாங்க.
I'm feeling terrible for him. I can't wait for Saripodhaa to release, so that I can reunite the dad and the baby.
That is so sad, but hope it's worth it. But we have to end this interview with his name, which we started.
Oh yes.
And we'll have to kind of
வேண்டாம். இப்ப வேண்டாம். நான் வேற நிறைய நேம் சொல்லிட்டேன். அதனால இது வேண்டாம்.
Okay, we'll do it for the
Acting
next-
Godzilla, acting King Kong or something.
ஐயோ வேண்டாம். அது வந்து
They'll become
இந்த டாபிக் மட்டும் எடுத்து.
Yeah.
இந்த டாபிக் நீங்க
But thank you so
உண்மையாவே
much,
ஸ்கிப்
both of
பண்ணிருக்கீங்க.
you.
Okay, we did.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you,
It was
sir. It's always a pleasure.
And all the best for Saripodhaa Sanivaaram.
Thank you.
And the other languages.
I'll be looking
It's called-
forward for your
it's
review.
called Saturday.
Suryah Saturday.
Suryah Saturday.
Suryah Saturday in all other languages. Saripodhaa Sanivaaram. And we thought let's go with one common. Easier. Otherwise, in these interviews, to say all the 5 names, we'll only get confused. Ante Sundaraniki had that issue. Adade Sundara, Aha Sundara. Different. Every time I used to get confused. No, whenever I question it all, what is it? Aha Sundara, Adada Sundara here. So we made our life easier. Yeah, we wanted it. Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hola! Your dream vacation to Europe starts from rupees 99,999 only with GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.